via the medium of my mobile phone to see if I am live. Yeah. Oh, God. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that's picking it up. Internet's kind of bad though, so it's kind of difficult for it too. Is it working? It must be. I thought so. No, my phone's internet's terrible, so I can't see it through there. Internet's terrible, so I can't see it through there. Although actually no, it is working. So yeah. Hang on, I need to double check on my Twitch to see if I can see it through. Yeah. Okay. Right. Hang on. First of all, I have a problem with the headphones. One of the ears have kind of broken off, and I can't hear through one of the sides of the ears. But yeah, I'm gonna share the stream. First of all, someone's watching. Although that could just be myself through my phone. I could turn that off. There we go. Is anyone watching? 0 views. No one's watching that. Okay. Actually, let's do that again. I want to make it specific that it's Doki Doki and not like, I don't know, just anything. Let's just go to my main account. Back to Twitch. No, right. Oh god, now I just pinged everyone on my whole server and that's annoying. Right. Share. I want to share this stream specifically. No. Can I share it through my No, I can't. Okay. Okay, I think we must get some viewers incoming and now. 1 viewer, welcome. Okay, so we might as well get straight into it. Okay, so first of all, I haven't played this game before, but I've played it with someone and I've seen other people play it already. So I'm not going into this with a completely ignorant mind. I do know how this kind of game works. But I don't really want to spoil anyone who's actually watching. if you haven't played the game yourself, on how like it works and the story and everything. So I just want to, you know, make it clear. Well, not clear. I don't want to spoil the game whilst I'm playing it. So that if anyone's watching who hasn't played the game before, that they could, you know, they wouldn't know what it is. So yeah. Hang on, just another thing. Okay. Right, hello, EXE, welcome to the stream. Oh god, now I'm gonna get PTSD from the last stream. Yeah, this game, this is a bit mental. This game is a little bit mental, to be kind of put it bluntly. But, to be honest, I just wanted to play it for a laugh, and, it's kind of like one of those kind of games that, at surface level, looks kind of boring, but really is kind of interesting underneath it, which is just, I find interesting. But yeah, without further ado, I know someone's watching now, let's get straight into the game. And I definitely, that whole situation with the webcam's not going to happen again, because I sorted that out properly. But yeah. What? Oh, okay. Is this working? This doesn't look like it's full screen. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Christ, okay, that's brilliant. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Looking for content warnings, please. Yeah, that kind of gives you a bit of a teaser for, like, the shit that's about to start in the future. Hang on. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. As you can see, I already know the like music in this game, so hang on. Can I just get my chest up quickly? Yeah. Can you see that? If you can see that, just say if you can. No, I can't see anything. Christ, okay. No, okay, right. Let's sort that out. Add. Oh, it's specifically selected for... Okay, is this going to work now? Hang on. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see it now? Hopefully you can see it. Can you see it now? Is this visible? Can you see it now? Is this visible? Is it? I mean, from my perspective, I think it is. Hang on. Display unseen text after choices. Yeah. Okay. Good. Bang on the money. Right. Help. What? Okay. That's. Oh God. Now it's. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yes. My went windowed for a second. Hang on. Can you see it again? Oh God. Oh, why did I go through these technical difficulties? Yeah, I think it's working now. Right. Unseen text. After choices. No, I don't want to skip anything. Text speed. I want to keep it fairly slow so I can see it quite well. Actually, I don't want to make it too loud because... I want to be able to hear my voice over the... Am I loud enough as well? Is my volume alright? Is it like... Can you hear the... How well's like... Is the music quiet? Or is it loud over my voice? Can you hear me clearly? I mean, at the surface, it kind of is sort of, but like when you get into it, it's a bit more than that. Okay, good, right. Please enter your name. What should I call myself? I think. Ooh. Oh, there's lots of things I can call myself. Probably. I call myself Mango, but it doesn't sound like a real name, does it? Call myself Hapax. Actually, Hapax isn't a real name, is it? Oh, actually, Ace, because that's my name on the Bioshock server. Maybe Ace, Hap Ace. Ace, maybe. Mango. Boyo. That's perfect name. That is literally the best. That is better name. That's the best one I can think of. Boyo it is. Right. Let's jump right into it. Right, Boyo. There ain't no Atlas kid. Nice job, Boyo. Nice job, Boyo. Hey! I sing, annoying little girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you see yourself making one day, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only just because I decided to stop and wait for you. I don't know, should I do a voice? Like, what kind of voice should I do? Should I, like... What kind of voice should I do? Should I do it like a... Should I do it like a girl voice? Or should I do like a bloke voice? Or a... Like a... What kind of voice? Anime girl. Oh, Christ. This is going to be... I don't think I could do that. I think... Hang on. I'm going to try and get... I'm going to try and think of one. And then I'm going to go with it. Okay, I'm going to try... Okay, I thought one. Maybe, but I only decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, boyo. Well, if people stare at me for acting weird, they don't want people to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever... Oh, hang on. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, boyo, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. No, hang on. Fuck, the wrong voice. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of the many conversations I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Can you make an Irish accent like Fontaine? Wait, should I do that for for Boyo? Or should I do that for myself? No, I should do the other voice for Sayuri. I think okay, when I get for Boyo, okay, I'm gonna speak the things like the blurbs in my normal voice, and I'm gonna do that. I'll try. Okay, I'm sure it is possible that I did. I may have. Yeah, I already said that. Sayuri likes to worry too much about me. When I'm perfectly content, she gets just getting on the average while I'm spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know we are happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, all right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Hang on. I need to get into the Irish accent, right? Alright. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs. I'll look at a few clubs, if that makes you happy. No promises, though.
Was it weird?
God, I'm terrible at this.
Well, you at least promised me that you'll try a little.
Yeah. I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, on that, I'm surprised I even let myself to relent her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs!
No, hang on. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sayuri! Sarah must have come back into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm not the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait for me. It's terrible. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need to get some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayuri.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayuri is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please. Why didn't you care?
Okay. Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and that Tsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Siri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just cunning and as to have it planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the club up and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used by the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay.
Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me an...
Okay. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Hang on. Now I have to think of another voice. What voice should I do for Yuri? Oh, I shouldn't spoil that. What voice should I do for purple person? I don't know. Maybe. Oh God, I'm trying to think of different accents I could do. Can I do a Scottish accent? I'll do a Scottish one. Hang on. I have to get into my zone. Russian accent would be fun. Okay. I'll try that. Siri always tells nice things about you. Oh God, now I have do another one. Okay. I could do the... Seriously? No, I can't do that. How about... I'll just do an American one for... I think her name's Natsuki. And I'll do a Russian one for Yuri. Way to kill the atmosphere. Hang on. Oh, no, I have to do Monica. Could I do an Australian one? Oh, actually. I could do like a Geordie accent, maybe. Or actually, a Welsh one. I'm good at Welsh accents.
Ah, boyo, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Hang on. What was it I was thinking of? What accent was I going to do for I forgot. What are you looking at? If you want something to say, say it. Sorry. Hang on. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I didn't recognise. The small figure makes me think she's probably the first year. She's also... I think this is like sixth form, I believe.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sorry, says that quietly into my ear, then she turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it seems you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right.
It's great to see you again, boyo.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Completely out of my league. So leaving her smile at me so gently feels little. This guy is such a simp, whoever's the narrator guy. You too, Monica.
Come and sit down, boy. We made a roommate for you at the table, so you could sit next to me or Monica.
Make an African accent. Oh my god. I don't know if I could do that without... That I'd feel borderline kind of racist, but... I don't know. Maybe... Oh god. I won't do that for now, but I could maybe do it later. Switch the accents up.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hang on, what did I do for Natsuki? Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little excited.
And how about we make some more tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged them at a table. As Siri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's only one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray. Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to do it literally just for this one line. I don't even know an African accent. What even is it? I just want to think of... I'll think of, Ugandan Knuckles. Oh, God. I mean, it sounds so funny in my mind, but I just feel like I couldn't say it. Oh, okay, I'll just stick with the Australian one. Okay, what? Are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts a foil up from the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate we used to make the ears.
So cute!
Hang on, what did I do for Monica?
I had no idea that you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Take one. I'm bad at that. Siri grabs one that first, and then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Siri talks to a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking at it for the best angle, and take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help by noticing sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, a bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Well, I thought of technically... hang on. It's really hard to doing multiple accents at once. It's like, you have to think about how the character would say it, like, for different people. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, no, dummy. Alright. I'll give up Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Christ. Yuri remains to the table, carrying a tea seat. She carefully places a teacup in the front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. To keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea doesn't help you enjoy a good book. Yeah, I guess. No, oh, fuck it, wrong.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. He was just trying to impress you.
That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. What? I believe you. I believe you? Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I can join tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider going to the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Siri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Siri seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Well, make sure you file right at home, okay?
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club as fun and exciting as for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Was you a leader of the club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand up with stand all the politics in around the major clubs.
I'm just going to Irish.
It feels like nothing but arguing with the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I sound like Indian. Oh God.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make.
Oh God, no.
I'd make.
He's Oh God, this is awful.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get into literature than fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
I'm surprised that there aren't more people at the club yet.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort and start something new, something brand new.
Especially when there's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work and to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes sense. But it makes school events like festival much more important. I'm confident that we can already grow this club up before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah. We'll do our best. No. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find out these three. Maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Boyle, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
considering how little I've read of these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Wester quietly, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, no, hang on.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. I trace the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourite is usually love novels that keep building deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and the craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling good stories in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that the way her eyes light up, that's like she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something I can rate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be living and have a conversation with the rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that from Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story that makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why? Why's that?
Well, it's just...
Suki's eyes dart around for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about little cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What?
What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind you in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
And give that back.
Fine, fine.
Cupcakes, your poems!
Hang on, I should save the game. There we go, return.
Your cupcakes, your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Siri slides behind Suki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Hang on. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's quite impressive. Why did you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how new Natsuki feels. Surely that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing every deepest reaches of your heart. Do you just read in this game? I think, yeah, well, I don't really usually read out the, this, but, like, because it's, like, there's no actual, like, audio for what they're saying, it's because that's why I'm doing it that way, so. No, okay, I read that question wrong. So, do you just, well, you kind of do, but you kind of do, like, mini games as well, like, with the, along with the, like, the dialogue and stuff, and, yeah, that's really it, but, like, there's a lot more to this game other than that. But you kind of see that later on. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. It's really difficult for me to do all the accents. I guess that's the same for you, Yuri.
Oh, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Suki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus now that we have a new member, I think we should all help us get a little more confidence with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Isn't that right, bro?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's just one little problem.
What's that?
No, hang
on. What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with it. That's what's been in my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh.
Boyo? You all...
I'm defenseless against these girls. We are the only man alive. Yes. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? Instead of writing the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. God, this guy is such a simp. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Siri wraps her arms around Vivian, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a little moment. If you really just come... Hang on. If you really just came for cupcakes, then I'd suppose you'd be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think it's time that we can officially end today's meeting in a good note. Every member tonight is reading. Why is it so hard to read? Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Boyo, I look forward to seeing how you can express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety weeping up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Zero and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Boyo, since we're already here, do you want to walk home with me together?
That's right, Suri and I never walk home together anymore, but she's always stayed at school for the clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart to our club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I be happy spending all my day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I will get the chance to throw closer with these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of these circumstances, and I'm sure the good fortune would find me. Bro, imagine this in real life. Do we even have a father? I mean, we don't really, actually, in this game, we don't really go into the parents of the characters. It's really just these four. There's literally only 5 characters in this game. They don't really mention, which is kind of a spoiler, but there's literally only 5 characters in the whole game, really, but that's kind of the point. But you'll see. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. It's poem time! Pick your words you think your favourite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Doki Doki Simp Club, yeah. Well, that's basically what it is, really. This is quite dark. Passion. It's a passion. Holiday. Romance. Nature. Dream. Fantasy. Fun. Lust. Desire. 12. Shiny. Spinning. Dazzle. Party. Rainbow. Flee. comfort, sadness, giggle, whistle.
Hi again, boy.
I have like I can't speak properly today. Hi again, boyo. Glad to see you didn't run away on. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm keeping my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was at the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, boyo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming to commit. I hope this isn't too much. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do these different accents. I hope this is overwhelming. Isn't it too much of a commitment for you? Making you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. If he deserves any slack. Siri told me he didn't even want to join the Cubs. Suri told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you're planning here to come out and hang here or what. But if you do, take us seriously. Then you want to see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Boyo always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Helps me with his busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Hell dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Do you almost look like you set your house on fire? Once. What? I keep skipping words. Is that so? You two are real good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Boy will become good friends too. Yeah. Siri. As usual, Siri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri! Oh, Yuri even brought me something today, you know? Wait, Siri! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri makes it look like a big deal when it's really not. Oh god, I thought of... Okay, I thought of an idea. I'm going to change the accents up a little bit. Hang on. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to us to rescue the situation. Oh, wasn't her. Here. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting you anything in the first place. So any nice gesture is a pleasant... So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make any big deal if you don't want to be. Alright. Well, here. Yu reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So pick the book. and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. So it should be... So it should... I can't read. So it should keep your attention. Even if you don't want to... Even if you don't usually read. And if we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? God, simp man. She even picks out books she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read this at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging around in the closet. Man. Why is the class empty? I think it's because, like, the club's ended. And everyone's gone home, probably. It looks more like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped towards the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related like myself like this? I guess I could always read some book of Yuri gave me. But I feel like something a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes, listening up into Sayori's conversation with Monica. It's probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, right? Well, we can't give up. The festival of our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Hang on, yeah, I figured it out. This is the accent I'm going to do. The problem is the idea that the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's like that, not like that, you know. We'll just need some way of showing that to everyone. Something speaks to me like the creative in your minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though. All the class have an invisibility tonic, I guess. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? And if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would come up to the first place in the literature event. It's more of the important figure, you know. How to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do things to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Siri is taking this really seriously. Sorry to hear deliberating like this. Huh. That's a really good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could. I'm getting really tired doing all these different voices. I'm probably gonna... I mean, in the next stream, I think I could continue doing that, but just for now, I can't keep doing it. I can't. It's really hard to do all the different accents. Oh, well, at least we could. Cupcakes! Except from Sayori, that's quite easy to do. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That's why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who's usually travelling to find any motivation at all, Sayori can pull out her mind's things that can come to life. I suppose why that I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! That's close. Ugh! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault sleeping like that.
This isn't quite napping. This isn't the napping club. Does the school have a napping club?
Bruh.
Well, you're not staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll have to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica's overheard. It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. Always looking out for me, Siri.
It's what I do best.
What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day. That's not very convincing.
No, that's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on the time?
It's a secret. I knew it.
No, I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that.
Look, Suri, it's all written all over you. Suri glances around at herself.
How is this written all over me?
You were clearly running the rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Siri's hair, trying to get straightened out.
Man, you really need to brush this. My hair's really hard to get it right.
I want to fall for that. There's nothing more than... That's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I'll try to wipe it off with my finger.
But nobody would even notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about anything. They don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
You meanie.
At least I don't have to keep you blazing button up. Seriously, Siri. Why don't you have a boyfriend yet?
That's stupid mean.
Sorry, but thank me later. I'll start busting out the blazer from the bottom. Once how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. The Omega Simp. Oh my god. Whoa! POV! Christ. That is a bit too close for comfort. Jesus Christ. Ban! This is so funny. What is this?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it was to have a friend who has all these kind of things.
Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. It's okay, though.
I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess it is.
Hey, be careful.
The button might come off. Oh, Christ.
Why is it so hard to close?
I struggled to fully close the button neat to her chest. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. So... Oh, God, this is... No. Even if you buttoned it, you'd have noticed it clean. I'll just get through the dialogue really quickly. What are you smiling about? Oh, God. Right, okay, skip. It means my boobs got bigger again. What the fuck? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look even better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. That's not worth it all. Siri unbuttons her blazer once more.
That's so much better.
Siri pulls her arms and twirls around. So, if I keep buttoning then, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. And take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, Just focus on trying making up a little early.
Once if you're in focus of getting bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal.
Yeah. Actually, we are usually really better at taking care of each other when we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe you should come out to this.
Wake up in the morning. You're doing this again, Suri?
Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. When you have to share poems and rewrite now. Bruh, in that scene, 2 people joined. Oh, God. The Twitch simps, of course.
Yay!
Boyo, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same.
I feel enthusiastic, but Siri trots away to retrieve a poem. By the way, remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration, but I've never really done this before. Well, now that everything's ready, why don't you find something to share with?
I can't wait.
Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's in a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiritual notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki reluctantly complies well, reaching it into the airbags. I'll do the same myself. Who should I read my poem for first? I'll probably do... Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed so eager to read my poem and I want to read her putting in effort.
Hi, boy.
Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you knew and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring other things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Aha! Don't worry, boyo. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier we get to learn to the past soon.
Yes, true.
I hand my Monica to my poem. I hand Monica my poem. I like this new one. Because I think of something Siri would write. Is that so? You and Siri are really good friends, aren't right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had one of those things in common. Oh well. Maybe we're good friends, but Siri and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But maybe there's some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other as well as being... Even though we've shown this in different ways, it ends up being more similar than what you think. Literature club's boring. Yeah, I mean... It does sound kind of boring. Like, I mean, if it was actually interesting books, like... Say if they were, like, reading 1001 A Space Odyssey or something, or, like John Steinbeck or something, like good books like that, like, I would be interested, but, like... If it's just, like, shit poems, then, like, what's the point? Bioshock rap. Yeah, actually, that is a good idea, like... Oh, yeah, I'm just bringing along my little love poem. Oh, yeah, I'm just reading Bioshock Rapture, and learning about the history of Bioshock with Andrew Ryan on his, like, adventure to create Rapture, you know. read it 2 times. It's amazing. Yeah, I remember reading on voice chat. That was quite fun. I'd probably read more of that. Yeah, I think Buried at Sea kind of retconned a lot of stuff in that book. So it kind of messes up it doesn't really match up with Buried at Sea, but that's because Buried at Sea retconned loads of stuff. So, I mean, if you want to, it's a lot like it doesn't mess up the timeline as much as Buried at Sea, and it's like kind of more concise, and yeah, it kind of shows the origins of all the characters and stuff. It's quite cool. But I don't know if it's. I think it's technically not canon, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's get back into the game. So that's kind of the vibe when reading a poem. You're not sure you're reading it into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Siri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone would enjoy saying sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up writing different things a lot. It could take a while before I'm comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you write new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I hope you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write anything that way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you would have to worry about impressing the element or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Let's read this. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched by the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's actually kind of deep. So what do you think? It's very freeform. I think that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's my kind of style. It's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's not the sort of... That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say it's some sort of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff and that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try to make it perfect, then you'll never make it progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If your pen is in the same spot for too long, then you just get a little dark puddle of ink. Set the moves in your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. God, there's so many of these. Okay, when I finish these, I'm probably going to get to the next one. What was it my accent was doing? Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, that's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Oh, well, excuse me. It's not like I said that was so bad. Like I said it was bad. I didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not just. So it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't really going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. No, just be honest. I am. Why was I so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take writing seriously. But it's the point of poems to express themselves. Your writing style doesn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's too easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write a poem about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for rhyme at the end, but it made it fall flat on the purpose. Helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess it more went into that than I realised. That's what I meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling, then I won't take that away from her. See Siri.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, boy. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Siri? You must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. This is like a 1 grade poem. Yeah, it's kind of shit, to be honest. I just have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why.
Because I have no idea what it's like either. Jeez. I'm sure his opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it.
I think I understand you better, a lot more than other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just the poem.
It's a bio poem.
Bio? And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel feelings in it. Suri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Suri. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It reminds you how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh. Well, of course. I'm not really into that, but that doesn't mean I'm breaking my promise. See? It's like that before, Bio. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Siri. I'm not sure if Siri sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to all of her and all. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay!
Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way that you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Siri, this is great, but did you wait up until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer a little bit. You can't answer a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me a little better about yourself. Don't be mean.
I still try my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice and all. Or should you, how I put it. It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast,
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
It was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the next best poem ever. Well, I'll look forward to it.
Just Yuri's left. This is the fun begins. Ugh. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes. More than enough time for us to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my things together into words. Hold on. Okay. This is the first time you're writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess as it might be after reading through it. If that's so bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries herself in her hands. I can't help to notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits. I'm usually typical of new writers. And I've been through it myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the other talking manner, and they are formed to fit two words together. Then, as a result, the both styles of expression are weakened. Once Yuri finds this train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something we can blame for. There's so many different skills and techniques to go into even writing a simple poem. Not just finding to build them, but getting to the work together is probably not the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all it takes is some practice. And learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. I can't read this. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air out of the present, living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't really read script that often. I actually think it's pretty good handwriting, you know. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even if it's short and it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too short. I usually write long poems. Not at all. Real glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Aren't you ghosts, Yuri? Aren't you ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story's about ghosts at all, boyo. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all. But I remember the poets expressing their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the work. They usually do that more to tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn when putting it that way. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't thought of that. That's impressive. That's not really. That's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Well, just remember that I won't be long before I pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm continuing on you. I'm counting on you. What can I read? Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. It's a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice. Hang on. Oh god, I have to go back. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I've been getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. The gingly exchange of sheets of paper, the sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressive interchange. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Ugh. Did you say something? Oh, nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Yeah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Mr. Mango Crumble, welcome to the stream. I think I'm about to end the stream quickly, but there will be a short amount of time that I'll be doing it for. Welcome to the stream, though. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant by the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. mean that they haven't... Do you mean that they have to try something hard and come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't really come up with something nice at all. Huh. Well, I have some couple of suggestions. Huh. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did actually, by the way. Siri liked it. And Boy did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've been spending a long time researching my writing style. I don't expect that to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't seen yet. Ugh! Boy, I like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. And Suki stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you're so invested to trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of Boy that appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh! And how do you know that he was appreciating my advice more? And you're just full of yourself. No! If I was full of myself, I'd be deliberately going my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know that. It wasn't the one whose boobs magically grow a big size as soon as Boy started showing up. Natsuki! That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys! Oh god, this is so awful. Suddenly both guys turned towards me as I noticed they were standing there. Boyo! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started with it. If she could get herself to appreciate the simple little things, writing is more effective, then this wouldn't be happened in the first place. What's the point of making poems so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader. The simp war has begun. The meaning that should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain to her, boyo. Wait! There's no reason we should have mainly deep and expressive words in the language. It's just the way we convey complex feelings and mean the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste of time. It's also a waste. You understood that right, boyo? Well... How did I get dragged into this situation in the first place? It's not like I know anything. But however, I agree with them, and that's probably think more highly of them. Yuri. Natsuki. You're right, I'll like your poem. See? Wait. There's not an excuse for you to be mean. You shouldn't pick a fight because someone's opinion is different. That's what happened at all. You take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a secretly talented writer. It's not secret I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how often refined someone's writing style is, it's all putting a feeling into it and becoming something really personal. That's why Natsuki threatened me when he said your poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if I just told it how you felt, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. I was that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said the things that you didn't mean. Why is the pink hair one so grumpy? I think she's just kind of stubborn. Maybe it's like a Napoleon complex or something. Could be that. You apologise. Don't you think that you should do? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, feeling defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I ended up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me to take a little walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know that. I'm not going to do that. Well, I'll spare me having to looking at our faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki scratches her own poem from the desk and the wall storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. She has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. How do you say that? Gingly approach her and sits in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hit me now. No, Yuri. How could have anyone got frustrated after being treated like that? You handled well as anyone could. I don't think any loss of you. Well, alright, I believe in you. Thanks, Boyo, you're too kind. Like that, I'll like if you have a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Suki's dead. About you, you know. I'll never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Suki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make us some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough tea for one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do you feel like sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Boyo, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was nice and all to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you should learn something to your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think that to myself. I did learn a few more things about the kind of poems everyone likes. With that luck, anyone could do a better job of impressing who I want to impress. I know myself in newfound determination. Boyo! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Suri beams at me. It's truly become a while since Suri has spent this time much together. I can't really say nothing. I'm enjoying it, but either. Suri! I was about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know Yuri and Itsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Not like that. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Boyo, it's not that you spent time with this club. But I think you're getting along with everyone is what makes it the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's everyone every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. I look at Yuri, so hasn't caught the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just to see what the future holds, Yuri. Pat Suri's shoulder. I said that to more myself than her, but it's easy to see Suri has an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Portrait. Suicide. Unrestrained. Misery. Intellectual. Nightgown. Climax. Graveyard. Daydream. Vertigo. Grief. Defeat. Existence. This is so cringe. I mean, it kind of is, but it turns out you can change the story now. No, you can later on, but yeah. Oh, wait, what? Did someone just follow me whoever just did that, hang on, who just followed? If you're watching this, hang on, who just followed? I heard the noise. There's a following noise. Hang on, let me switch. Let me switch to Streamlabs for a second. Jock Oz JC. I don't know how to pronounce that. Welcome, you greetings. Hang on, what was there? Thank you for following me. Yeah, it's much appreciated. I don't really have a catchphrase for people following me yet, but yeah. Entropy. Fireworks. Determination. Secretive. Cry. Flying. Another day passes. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop now. I've been playing this for bloody ages. Oh god, there's 3 people here. So, why do always streams get big when I'm about to end them? Yeah. Thank you for following. I think I'm gonna go to the main menu now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I've saved it properly. Right. Okay. If you've enjoyed the stream, thank you for watching. If you're, you like enjoying watching my content, you can, follow, and if you're watching this on YouTube, if it's on the VOD thing, you can like the video and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next stream. I think I'm going to continue this game because there's a lot more to this game and it'll be quite fun to continue playing the game. So I'll see you later. Bye.